At this time, please welcome to the field the Clear Lake High School Band under the direction of John Pierce, and the Clear Creek High School Band under the direction of Ogechi Ukazu. Together, our bands will perform You're a Grand Old Flag for a good sportsmanship combined performance by the Clear Lake Flares, directed by Jana Jerns, and Clear Creek Cavaliers, directed by Kristen Reyes. Great job. Please give another round of applause for our Clear Creek and Clear Lake High School bands and our fabulous Flares and Cavaliers. We also want to welcome and thank members of the League City Fire Department for their beautiful tribute right outside the gates this evening. Tonight's halftime event is brought to you by the Children of the Fallen Soldiers Relief Fund, Texas Chapter. The Children of Fallen Soldiers Relief Fund was founded in 2003 by Miss Becky Campbell when her son returned home from combat in the Middle East, but his battle buddy did not. Ms. Campbell formed the 501c3 organization to honor our fallen warriors of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars by providing college grants and other financial assistance to their children. Also present tonight are Texas Chapter President Sergeant L.U. Rojas and Vice President Mr. Joel Montgomery, both of whom are former U.S. paratroopers themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the home sideline. We are honored to have with us tonight in Veterans Memorial Stadium wounded soldiers and their families from Warrior Transition Battalion, Brooke Army Medical Center, Fort Sam Houston. They are visiting our Bay Area community for a weekend of tribute and R&R at no cost to them. The soldiers and their families will enjoy an afternoon at Pleasure Pier and an exciting and fun-filled day at the Kemah Boardwalk, thanks to the support of Landry's Incorporated. Please join them tomorrow for a salute to military service on the Kemah Boardwalk, where you can view static and dynamic demonstrations of military personnel and equipment. We also have a very special World War II veteran with us tonight, Milton Broussard, who is 100 years and 2 days young, served in the Battle of Luzon in the Philippines, and is the recipient of 3 Purple Hearts and 2 Bronze Stars. The courageous men and women you see before you voluntarily served our great nation to protect and defend our way of life. As CCISD Superintendent Dr. Greg Smith, Clear Lake High School's Principal Dr. Karen Engel, and Clear Creek High School Principal Jamie Majewski now extend their thanks to each of our heroes on behalf of our community, let's give our visitors another warm round of applause. We would also like to honor all who serve, have served, or have committed to serve in any of our military branches. Please stand in your bleachers at this time so that your community can thank you for your commitment and sacrifice. Since the awe-inspiring World War II victories in North Africa, Italy, and Normandy, the paratrooper has come to symbolize the highest level of professionalism, dedication, sacrifice, and duty. These traits, exhibited by all U.S. service members, are preserved in the veterans of all wars, the men and women who fought and sacrificed so that we may all live freely today. The airborne veterans performing for you today dedicate this show to their fellow veterans, protectors of freedom, defenders of liberty, and true American heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention high overhead. Members of the all-veteran parachute team are preparing to perform the stack-out maneuver as the aircraft gracefully crosses overhead. The jump master gives a cross-arm signal of hot target, signifying the airspace is clear and that it is safe to jump. The jumpers complete their final gear checks and move to the door in the rear of the aircraft. A thumbs-up signal is given. Watch momentarily for the jumpers to exit the aircraft. And of course, the jumpers are out and the smoke is on. The all-veteran parachute team is a unique collection of highly experienced parachutists who represent the essence of what it means to be an American. Patriotism, creativity, initiative, professionalism, and dedication to excellence. The mission of the all-veteran parachute team is to exhibit all the best qualities of Americans today in an entertaining, awe-inspiring package through parachute demonstrations, tandem parachute jumps, and other parachute-related activities at special public and private events across the nation. Each member of the all-veteran parachute team is a former military service member who knows the meaning of duty and the value of sacrifice, and each member has continued to pursue the American dream even after completing his or her military service. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to the all-veteran parachute team. Mike Elliott, the founder and president of All Veteran Group, is a 26-year veteran, former Golden Knight with over 10,000 jumps. Mike has jumped the 41st President George H.W. Bush Sr. 3 times. Charles Cooley, a 25-year Army veteran, a former Golden Knight, and he has 3,430 parachute jumps. Dave Herwig is a 24-year Army veteran, a former Golden Knight, and has 3,183 parachute jumps. Christine Ward, an Army veteran, is also a former Golden Knight with over 25 years of skydiving experience, including 3,300 jumps. On the ground, Mario Rivera is a 23-year Army veteran and team parachute rigger, a former Golden Knight with over 8,000 parachute jumps. And now Mike Elliott is presenting the game ball to Sergeant Ralph Flores of the 840th Transportation Battalion, who was wounded by an IED in Iraq. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our performance for the day. On behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being such a warm and receptive audience. We would like to thank you for your continued support of the men and women of our military who risk their lives daily to preserve freedom. In closing, the all-veteran parachute team leaves you with this final thought: freedom is not free.